Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Now we do have a balance update for Spider-Punk and for Prowler. Now as many of you know and have noticed yourself, balance updates and balance program has not necessarily topped the chart of my favorable Kabam's activity list recently. Because not balancing Serpent is a moronic decision that I absolutely have no just explanation for, and neither has Kabam provided one aside from we think he's good as is. Absolutely he is not, which is stupid. And aside from that, 2024 has been a year of underwhelming champions, and none of them really have been getting a positive tune-up yet. Which is a perfect example of Spider-Punk too. So that too long don't want to watch the entire video version of this is that Spider-Punk is getting a tune-up, Prowler is staying as is. And that's much better than I kind of expected, to be honest, or more specifically saying I had given up or lost hope that balancing program actually exists. But either way, we do have the writers or the boss champions. So Spider-Punk swung into the contest aiming to be a high-tempo attacker with a few defensive tricks to catch opponents off guard. If you are aiming at somebody to be a high-tempo attacker, give him some damage. God damn it. As an Alliance War defender, Spider-Punk has found success on a few different spots on the map, particularly with Path 5 as a standout, forcing incoming attackers to respect his away trigger. Fair enough, there are some Spider-Punks on defense here and there. As an attacker, we're happy with the Spider-Punk's performance in longer fights. Really? Okay. Where he has the runway to capitalize on his special 3 raptures and powerful encore passives. However, when looking at his performance in shorter fights, we're seeing the reach of his loop fall just short where we wanted. With this in mind, we're looking into making tuning change aimed at increasing the damage output of his day-to-day short form Special 2 and Special 1 loop. And well, that could potentially be immensely helpful because, hey, look, I do have a 7-star Spider-Punk. I want him to be good. He just isn't. Just like most of 2024 champions when we're looking at their offensive capabilities. And I hope the change is big enough. I hope the change is good enough for him to actually have some spunk into him, some punk into him, and he actually performs. You know, a lot of people were very excited when he joined the contest. It is a shame that he did join the contest and, well, largely kind of disappeared. Right now, if you do pull a Spider-Punk, you will probably go on YouTube or streams or ask in your chat, is Spider-Punk worth taking to rank 2? And no, not really. Unless you really like the character, just for like fun and messing around. But it is very safe to say that he has virtually no meta relevance as is right now. Neither, well, most of 2024 champions have any meta relevance, but Spider-Punk is just another gleaming example of, you know, an underpowered champion being released in this year. So very, very happy to see him getting a tune-up. And then we have Prowler. Armed with the utility-packed kit, Prowler was designed to be a versatile attacker with strong control over tempo of his fights. As an attacker, we're seeing his usage and effectiveness in Alliance War and Battlegrounds trend upwards over time. I completely agree with that. Prowler is one of those champions that's quite tricky to play and definitely requires getting used to. I want to become more proficient with Prowler as well. I do have a 6-star rank 6 Prowler that, you know, I have practiced a fair bit. I know his basic mechanics, but I'm still not able to play him like fluently in like all the matchups, you know, because you do need to alter his playstyle. You need to make right decisions at the right time using the champion. So, I have also seen increase in love for Prowler. Right. Alliance 1 Battlegrounds turned upward over time. On release, Prowler quickly established his spot in the meta as a strong answer to many potent mutant defenders with his combo of increased ability accuracy, evade prevention, and incinerate immunity. We're also seeing players continue to discover new matchups where they can maximize his falter and sneaky power drain abilities. Looking at you, Mystic Dispersion. His defensive kit was aimed at stalling and disrupting his opponent's loops with his falter passives and power drain, and we are happy with how he's landed so far. Plenty of mainstay cosmic attackers answer his threats clearly, while other attackers can play around his threats with the trade of extending the length of the fight. All in all, Prowler has hit his targets. Now that we won't be making any changes. Yeah, Prowler, I'd say, is probably the one more offensively capable champion released this year that has actually been putting in work in meta matchups and meta circumstances, so I completely agree with this. If there was one champion that did not need tuning offensively released in 2024 up until, very last few, then that's Prowler. Prowler is doing about as well as anybody has from 2024 champions, and him not getting a tune-up makes the most sense. Or more specifically, if they gave tune-up to Prowler but not Ironheart or somebody else, then that would, be ridiculous. Anyways, what's next? You can expect communication about Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Silver Sable's balance review toward the middle of October. So that's fairly, a month-ish from now. Spider-Punk's timeline will look like 47.1 November, full release with the new tuning changes. Hopefully they're good. Hopefully Spider-Punk actually is capable of, becoming more relevant. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye! Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have already